Guys, we just played what was our favorite map of marbles. It literally only 2 people finished this map, and everybody that didn't finish went out in glory. And after Ditzy took a very close first, and honestly, if we're being completely just calling a spade real, totally robbed Inkpen dude. We ended up at this song, None Shall Pass. I'm pretty excited about it. I do not know who Aesop Rock is. I feel like it's kind of embarrassing to say that because this has 40 million plays on Spotify. But yeah, it's just not come across my way. I would have been a sophomore in high school at the time, so I was so busy listening to Death Cab for Cutie and the Decemberists and the Shins and Frightened Rabbit and Neutral Milk Hotel and shamefully Green Day. Old Green Day though, like pre-2000, pre-American Idiot Green Day, but neither here nor there. I was not listening to anybody named Aesop Rock in 2007. So guys, I'm gonna hit the play button on this thing and jump in raw dog. Before I hit the play button, it is very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. Those people over there are actually the best people. We just want to listen to music with you and, share music with one another. And I would love to have you by. So would they. Guys, without further ado, None Shall Pass from the album None Shall Pass by Aesop Rock. And I hope I'm saying the name correctly. Here we go. Okay. It's interesting.
Flash that buttery gold, jittery zeitgeist withered by the watering hole. Water patrol, water we the heart, how could be art buckery suddenly? Not enough young in his lung for the water wing. Colorfully vulgar poacher at a mulch like I'm a put a post at a soldier and bolt. Sign of the time we elapsed when a primate climb up a spine and attach. Eye for an eye, but a bug life swamps and vines to get a rise out of frogs and flies. So when a dog fights hog type price, what a cost to life. The mouse water on a fork and knife, and the allure isn't right. No score on a war-torn beach where the cash cows actually beef. Blood turns wine when a leak for police, like that's not a riot, it's a beastlet. And I will remember your name and face on the day you were judged by the funhouse cast. And I will rejoice in your fall from grace when it came to the sky like none shall pass.
Huh. This is conscientious and dope. Huh. Wow. Like the opening line, flash the buttery gold, jittery zeitgeist. What a friggin' opener. Wither by the watering hole. What a patrol. What are we to Heart Huckabee, Art Effery, suddenly. Like his use of flow, but also his use of depth here is really, really cool. Not enough young in his lung for the water wing. Colorfully vulgar poacher at a mulch like I'm a put the pulse out of a soldier and bolt. I feel terrible because I can't read nearly as eloquently as he raps, but a sign of the time we elapsed when a primate club up the spine and attach. Eye for an eye. How many rappers do you say the word bog and actually mean like a dank swamp? You know what I mean? This really is the use of imagery without this. I would no score on a war-torn beach. Where the cash cows actually beef. Like, we're commenting, man, it's such a social commentary. And yeah, this abstract lyricism is really, really, really good. Is one of the highest vocabulary. I mean, no, there's no doubt that this is wordy, this is verbose rap for sure. And I'm not going to go comparing rappers. I feel like art is art, right? I have my favorites. This is my first impression, so I don't want to go saying one side or the other. But I will say this guy is not what I expected out of this. I see he's got a Vans hoodie. Like, it seems like he's just a dude after my own heart. I'm really impressed. And again, this sample is really, really, really cool. I really enjoyed this. Yo, what's up, Rick Cohen? How we doing?
None shall pass.
I'm really impressed.
Never had a day of snow cone, couldn't fix you when it relate to the rowboat, caught a blitz, how he spoke to a no-dose, motor on the fritz, cause he wouldn't play a role or fetch like a bitch, and he expressed no regrets, though he isn't where the homeowner's pissed to the jokers who pose by the glitz. Sign of the swine and the swarm, when a king is a whore who comply and conform, miles outside of the eye of the storm, with a siphon, a lure, and a prize and award, while avoiding the violent bazaar that is violence and war. True blue triumph is more like, wait, let it snake.
This feels a little bit to me like, and I feel like this predates Tyler, the Creator, and Odd Future, right? But this feels like this kind of sound potentially walks so guys like that could run. It doesn't have nearly as big a compressed video gamey, bit crushed psychedelia kind of vibe to it. But it feels like the conscientious nerd rap kind of thing, is really, really, really big in this. And it's definitely, again, it's speaking about bigger things in abstract ways than what I feel most marketable rap is right now. And I'm really appreciating the heck out of this. Again, even just looking at this, the album cover is, what do we got? A sheep, like sheeple, like wolf and sheep. With like a head and a heart somehow in the same, like with wings and a hand. Like, this is a very interesting album cover for sure. But again, it leads into this idea that he's using abstract imagery to kind of play satire on a lot of issues. And that's pretty cool. And at the time, 2007, we're dealing with like Iran crap at that time. A lot of stuff. The swine flu was also happening in 2007 for sure.
While avoiding the violent bazaar that is violence and war. True blue triumph is more like, wait, let it snake up out of the centerfold. Let it break the walls of Jericho. Ready, go. Sat where the old cardboard city folks swap tails with heads like every other penny. And I will remember your name and face on the day you were judged by the funhouse cast. And I will rejoice in your fall from grace when it came to the sky like none shall pass.
Oh, gee, Rick, that'd be really great, man. Jeez, honestly, Morty, sorry, I didn't mean for that to come out. Honestly, dude, totally, I 100% want to hear it. But yeah, feel free to hang out. We're going to be listening to more after this.
None shall pass.
Tried to trick you. You've got a lot of nerve. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm
He produced this track too?
Okay, woke to a grocery list. Goes like this.
What's up, Gold?
Duty and death. Anyone object, come stand in the way. You could be my little Snake River Canyon today in a round.
Woke up to a grocery list. Goes like this. Duty and death. Dude, what a postmodern grocery list.
Okay, woke to a grocery list. Goes like this. Duty and death. Anyone object, come stand in the way. You could be my little Snake River Canyon today in a round with a chain of commands and a
By the way, everybody, welcome Gold Public.
Sign of the vibe in the crowd. When I cut a belly open, a fine will climb out. What a bit of gusto we must erupt to make a dark horse rush like enough's enough. It must have struck a nerve so they huff and puff. The Lord of Kings men fluster and cluster fuck, and it's a beautiful thing.
Bro.
To my people who keep an impressive wingspan, even when the cubicle shrink, you gotta pull up the intruder by the root of the weed and march you through the machine. And I will remember your name and face on the day you were judged.
This sample is super cool.
Your fall from grace when it came to the sky like none shall pass.
I can't
None shall pass.
honestly. honestly put my finger on anything I think this sounds like in the time period. I'm enjoying the frig out of it.
I'm trying to help.
This, especially this decay with this I'm trying to help panning back and forth. I don't know nearly as much about making samples as I would like making music with the band, right? But this was so cool to me. I loved the conscientious lyricism. I loved the way he had a flow. And I didn't feel like he was trying to swing his dick around to look cool, you know? And I that's one thing that really bothers me. I feel like when people are overly ostentatious with rapping, it's frustrating to me because I feel like you're putting on an act. And I feel like in this context, yeah, like there was no need to wave his dick in the wind, or, you know, he like, I feel like he flexed with intellect throughout this, and that says a whole lot more to me than somebody who talks about all of the stuff that they have. I really found myself riveted with this. And again, it's not necessarily a genre of music I would find myself up and into. Not that I have anything against it. It's just not daily driver music. But I would absolutely dig into listening to more of his songs for sure. Like, right now, like that's definitely like playlist material for a playlist. That I don't know which one right now, but there's definitely a vibe in my life that this fits. So yeah, absolutely. Ditzy, very, very, very great selection. Good taste choice. I appreciate it. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.